Hello, I'm Toby. I'm a solitary eclectic pagan witch, and welcome back to my series of videos on Wicca and witchcraft. In this video, we look at a few of the tools you'll need when starting on your journey through Wicca, and also a few nice things I picked up along the way on my journey through Wicca. So first we'll start off with the different types of magic. What different types of magic are there in Wicca? Well, the ones I use, there's three different types that I use all the time. One's candle magic, one's herbal magic, and one's crystal magic. I use all of them together to form a powerful energy, a powerful spell. Candle magic I use quite a lot. Candle magic is quite powerful, very easy to do as well. It's all to do with different colours and all that sort of thing. So I'm going to show you a few tools that I've got here. So candles, you can buy them in different forms. You can buy them in big stick dinner candle type, which is good for doing candle magic, where you can anoint the candles when doing rituals on Sabbats, Esbats, or whenever you're casting a spell. You can also write things on them, so write your intentions. So this is a green candle. Green candles are used mainly for money spells. You could write money on there, carve it into the candle and burn it with your intention, and your intention is everything, so you need to have a really strong intention, and depending which the flame burns as well determines how well your spell is working. If it's a steady flame, it means it's very powerful and your intention is granted. If it's a very small flame, it means that your intention is quite weak. And there's also other ones about if the candle flickers or anything, someone's fighting against your spell or whatever. And yeah, it's interesting to read up on candle magic. But a candle like this will take ages to burn down, so you might want to cut it down to a smaller size. But that's good for doing stuff with intentions, writing on the candles, writing on rune symbols. You can put rune symbols on them to make the spell more powerful, and they're good for anointing as well. But for most people doing the craft and witchcraft, the old tea lights will be your best choice. The tea lights burn down within like 2 hours. They're really good to use. You get a candle like this, a white candle. The white candles are used for multiple things, like a multi-purpose candle, so they can be used for any sort of magic. You just hold it and you just say your intention and put your intention into the candle, and then when you burn it, it will do your intention. There's also another one to mention is black candles. You might have seen them in some films where they have black candles and it's meant to be evil or whatever it is, and that's not the case. Black candles are used for banishing, so banish negativity. That's a good spell to use with black candles. You banish negativity from your room, and it's good for banishing things. Also good for, I found it quite good for banishing illness. I did healing spells and banishing illnesses, and the illness just went like that. This one like that. It's perfect. Banishing spells are good for black candles. So I've got quite a few black candles because they're good for just banishing things that you don't want in your life, and they're quite powerful, so that's good. That's candles. The other one, crystal magic. Yeah, I use crystals all the time in my magic. If you're doing love spells, it's good to incorporate a love crystal in there, like rose quartz. I have a huge lump of rose quartz, and I was doing a love spell, and I put all my little spells in my little cauldron, and I've had my cauldron sitting on top of the rose quartz like that, and yeah, powerful. It's a huge lump of rose quartz, beautiful. This didn't cost me much at all, but yeah, very, very powerful crystal, rose quartz, crystal of love. And it's good to put things on and have your intentions on, and it helps with your spells as well. So crystal magic, the energies of crystals to help you with that. And herbal magic. Herbs are quite powerful because they come from the earth and they've got their own little energies. So I've got like rose petals there, which you can just buy them in the shop, and then you just you actually put them in the microwave. That's why I did, put them in the microwave. It dries them out like within a couple of seconds. So that's brilliant. Lavender is a really good one. What have I got here? Basil. Yes, you just incorporate them, and you can do what I did here. You just get your cauldron. This didn't cost much either. The tiny little cauldron is, and you just put within your intentions, and you just put your herbs in there, and you cast a spell. So it's really nice. Yeah, that's herbs, herbal magic. I incorporate all those elements of magic in there to form a fully powerful spell. And you're probably thinking, right, I need some more information about this sort of thing. This is probably a bit too much. So you need to, I think your first protocol, if you're starting Wicca or Witchcraft, is to crack on with the books. I have got books by Lisa Chamberlain, who does a really good set of books, Wicca for Beginners. That's a good book. If you're starting off in Wicca, I think read that book. It gives you kind of insight into all the tools, all the aspects of Wicca, the god and the goddess, lots of different aspects. It's totally everything you need to know about Wicca. It's a really good book. Along with that series, you can get like things about herbal magic. So this just tells you all about magic and herbs, crystal magic, and about crystal magic. And also you're going to want to learn a lot about Sabbats, Esbats. I'm still learning about Sabbats and Esbats. Tomorrow is Imbolc, so I'm going to be celebrating that. Well, Imbolc is either today or tomorrow. I'm going to celebrate it tomorrow, so I'm going to have my ritual of Imbolc tomorrow. But yes, it's a Wheel of the Year. It's a good book, and it goes through all the Wheel of the Year, what it's about, and different rituals you can do with that. So that's a good book for that. So what else we got? So also in your magic, kind of in like candle magic, you can incorporate oils. Now you can make your own oils, and there's lots of recipes on that to do online, but this is Come To Me oil. Come To Me oil was really good oil to use in your magic spells. This one's a love one. You see there's lots of herbs and things inside there. It's just a combination of herbs, like roses and cinnamon and lavender, all in oil, and you just can use it to anoint your candles when doing your spells, and makes them much more powerful and potent. You can also buy online, like eBay. You can buy little bottles like this of oils. This one is mugwort, used for psychic work and divination. Or you can get little ones like this as well. This is candle dressing for divination. So oils to anoint your candles makes them more powerful. Another tool you're going to want to use when starting the craft is incense. Incense is amazing. I love incense. There's lots of wonderful things. I've picked 3 here to show you. White sage is essential. Dispels all negativity. You need it for cleansing your room. You need it for cleansing your items. You're cleansing everything. White sage is amazing. Red rose for love spells, and one of my favourite ones is frankincense and myrrh, which is good because they're very rich kind of spices and herbs and things, and they're good for offerings during your rituals of your Sabbats and Esbats. But I've got loads of them. These you can buy really cheap on Amazon. They come in a pack of 6, and you get 6 of these tubes for like £3, £4. And it's an absolute bargain. You get 6 of them as like 25 in each, and you just set for months and months and months. And I've got so many of them. I've got like jasmine and sandalwood and lots of other ones. So that's incense. Other items, moving on, I think I talked about in my last video, or something, I'm sure I have, or maybe I haven't, about wands. Wands is a tool you're going to need to use. This one's made out of rosewood with a metallic middle and a clear quartz at the end. This is my wand, and it's got crystals at the end. It's very powerful for pointing and doing that. Such wands, so you will need to get yourself a wand. A cauldron is also good. I recently got this cauldron. It's kind of like the womb of the mother goddess, so that's the cauldron. That's another tool you can use. You can put things in it, you can burn things in it. I started off burning things in it, and it didn't. that it just filled up the room with smoke. So maybe not burn stuff inside unless you've got a well ventilated room, because it's made my things smell. But yes, you can burn things in them like incense, or you can store things in them like I've got in the moment. Here is a love spell here at the moment. It's got all my herbs in it. Yes, that's my cauldron. Another thing I have, which if you're doing crystals, you might have them, is a Tibetan singing bowl, and it's just good for ringing and asserting things. So a Tibetan singing bowl is quite good, and it's good for cleansing things and just cleansing the room and just bringing harmony to the room. So it's a Tibetan singing bowl. So that's kind of all the elements that I can think of to do with magic and the craft. And this is kind of introduction, just kind of showing you what you kind of might need. Now I'm going to show you a few things that you don't particularly need, but they are really beautiful and lovely. One is I've got this beautiful incense burner. It's made by a company called Nemesis, and they make beautiful, gorgeous, pagan, wonderful, gorgeous things. This is the Green Man, who's one of the aspects of Wicca, and you put a candlelight in the top, and it's really beautiful, beautiful incense burner made by Nemesis. But yeah, one of the most beautiful things I have and own, Wicca based, is this beautiful casket from Nemesis, with a beautiful black cat with a pentacle, and it's a box to store your tarot cards in. And these are kind of tools you will need for divination, which I'm going to talk about in my next video. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you soon. Merry meet, merry part, merry meet again.